I think one thing that most people in the development field need to realize is that social media is not the catch-all, it's not the holy grail. You just can't put up a Facebook page and expect to raise $10,000 overnight. It's part of a more comprehensive development plan. So we do know that when you couple offline giving, so direct mail, with online e-newsletters, that your giving rate goes up. And so when you add social media into that, you're just adding in a third layer of communication. So you're being able to give them more of a holistic look at your organization and remind them that you're still there and that you're waiting for their gift. One of the hardest things for nonprofits when they go into social media is to figure out what they can expect. So you just can't expect to go on Facebook and put up the page and then people just kind of come and find you. It's not if you build it, they will come. You have to be able to go out there and engage your network, and then also get your volunteers and your donors to kind of rally behind you and invite their friends. That's just one part of the story. But you have to look at it not only as how many friends you have or how many followers on Twitter that you have, but what is that conversation that's happening beneath that? How many people are liking your status? How many are commenting? How many are reposting what you're posting? If you have nobody doing that, then you're not engaging them in the conversation. You're going back to traditional marketing, which is yelling at people instead of talking with them. You're going back to yelling because it's not an engaging conversation. And same with Twitter. If you can say, oh, I have 900 followers, well, you don't know who these people are, they're not retweeting, they're not commenting, then really that means absolutely nothing. So I believe that before a nonprofit can really go into social media, they need to have what they value each of those conversations and each of those friends prior to it. So having that group discussion, okay, you know, our goal is to have 200 friends within the first 2 weeks. What does that mean? Our second goal is to have so many people write on our wall and so many people repost our stuff. What does that mean? I think everybody's looking for the next big thing. Like, I hear one person would be like, Twitter's almost gone, or Twitter's the next big thing, or Facebook's almost gone, Facebook's the next thing. I think that instead of looking at it as what the name of the tool is, looking at how the tool works. So, like, when you look at, like, Twitter, it's a microblogging site. Yes, it might not be around in a year. There might be another microblogging site, but that form of communication, I believe, will exist. Same with Facebook. You know, MySpace was a big thing a couple of years ago. They're pretty much dead. Facebook is the next thing. Will they be around in a couple of years? I think nobody can really say that, but you need to look at the means of communication, the social networking, the grouping together, and make your social media strategy fungible enough so that when the next thing comes in, that everybody's not going, oh my God, I can't believe that this is a new thing, we can't get on it, and going through the same conversation so many organizations are having right now on should we be on Facebook, should we be on Twitter, but building that plan so that you have the capabilities to try out these new things. But again, going back to the measurables, having the measurables before so that you can quickly evaluate, this is a tool that we need to be on, this isn't a tool that we need to be on.